Hello, everybody. This is Miss McCauley. Today we're going to be reading and writing words with the short E vowel in the middle. See this? They have a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant, and each word has that short E in the middle, that eh sound. That eh, okay? So, first of all, we're going to see this word N-A-M-E. What word is that? Yeah, it's the word name, right? So write your name here where it says name. And I'm going to write my name, but you're going to write your name. Okay, as you're writing your name, I'm going to remind you that anytime I'm going too quickly, I'm moving too fast, just pause the video so you can catch up and then unpause it when you're ready to move on. Right? You don't have to wait for me to say it. You pause it whenever you need to. And if you don't know how to pause, ask somebody to help you, mom or dad or brother or sister, somebody who knows how to use the tablet or the laptop or the computer, okay? Or the phone if that's what you're using. Okay. I'm going to go at the bottom here, and here I wrote down the words are standard. You don't need to write it down, okay? You're just listening. RF, which is Reading Foundations, 1 for first grade, number 3, Part B, and it says decode or read regularly spelled one-syllable words, which is these kind words with the CVC, these kind of words, words with the consonant, vowel, consonant. Okay, and our goal is to read and write short E words. All of these words have the eh in the middle, the short E, see? So we're going to read the word and then write it next to the picture that matches. Okay, so what are we learning today? We're learning to read and write these words with the short E. Okay, here we go. I'm going to make this closer so you can read the word better. There we go, nice and big. Let's start off with this one. Okay, G-E-T. Let's read it. Ready? Begin. G. Et. What's the word? Did you say get? Yes, this is get. Good job. Okay, let's find the picture that goes with the word get. Which one of these? Did you say this one? See how the boy is getting the book? He went to get the book, so right here we're going to write down get. Okay, now the G is a fall letter, which means that it's got a tail that goes underneath this line. So we're going to start at the middle line, at this dash line, middle, and we're going to curve to the bottom like a C, then go back up to that middle, touch it, and then go down past the bottom and curve and make a tail. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Curve to the bottom, back up to the middle, down past the bottom, make a tail. There's your G. Go ahead and make that. Okay, hopefully you finished that G. If not, pause, okay? Now I'm going to go to the E, the eh sound. So I'm going to go straight out. Then I'm going to touch the dotted line and touch the bottom and then curve. There you go. That's the E. So it goes out, touch, down, curve. Go ahead and make that E. Okay, I'm going to go on to the T, but if you need more time with that E, pause it. Pause the video, okay? The T is not a fall or a small, it's a tall, which means it goes above this dash line. It goes right up here. Okay? You start here, you go straight to the bottom and stop. Okay? Then pick up your pencil and then go right to the middle of the dash line and make a line across. So I'll do it again. Start here, go down, pick up that pencil, go to the dash line and make a line across. And there you go, get. So as you're finishing writing the word get, I'm going to give you a sentence. So the boy went to get a book. Get. Okay. If you didn't finish writing get, pause the video right now. Okay, because I'm going to move on. All right. So here's the word get. I'm going to cross it off because we're done with it. Now we're moving on to this word right here. I'm going to move this camera so it could be easier to see. Okay, here's the word. Okay, starts with a W, E, which is a E, and then the B. Here I go. You're going to read it with me, okay? Ready? Begin. Web. What is this word? Did you say web? You're absolutely right, web. So I'm going to make the picture larger so we can see which one of these pictures shows a web. Yes, this one, right? The little spider's hanging on a web. So I'm going to make it bigger so you can see that word. And we're going to write web right here, okay? We're going to start with the W for the W sound. Start at the middle because this is a small. So all the small ones start here in the middle. And we go down to the bottom, back up to the middle, down to the bottom, back up to the middle, and stop. Here we go. Down, up, stop. Go ahead and make your W. Okay, hopefully you finished making that W and we're ready to move on to the E or the E. Here we go. Straight out, go up and touch the dashed line or the dotted line, down to the bottom and turn, and that's it. I'll do it again. Out, up, touch the dashed line, down to the bottom line, and curve. Go ahead and make that E or E. Okay, now you're ready for the B. This is a small, but the B is a tall, which means it starts up here. Okay, the difference between a B and a D is the D starts with the donut first, but the B starts with the bat first, okay? So we're going to make the bat first, which is the line, the stick. So down to the bottom and stop. Then back up the stick, turn, and we're making the ball. Okay, so here we go. Stick down to the bottom first, then back up to the middle. Now we're going to make the ball. Bat and ball. Go ahead and make your B. Okay, while you're writing the word web, I'm going to give you a sentence using the word web. So the spider climbed on his web. Spider, look how happy he is. Okay, hopefully you're done writing the word web so we can move on. If you're not done, just pause the video so you can finish. And I'm going to go up here to the word web and I'm going to cross it out because we're done with it. Okay, now I'm going to go to this word, B-E-G. The E makes a E sound. So here we go. We're going to read it. Ready? Begin. B-egg. What's this word? Did you say beg? You're absolutely right. That's beg. So look for the picture that shows bag. All right. It's hard to tell which one it is, right? But it's this one here. See, the little dog is begging for food. He's on his little hind legs and his little hands are like this because he's begging for food, right? So this is it, beg. I'm going to close in on this one. So, oops, where's my little dog? There he is. Isn't he cute? He kind of looks like a mouse. We're going to write the word beg here. And beg starts with the B, which is a tall. So it's going to start at the top, okay? We're going to start here. We're going to go down to the bottom and stop. Then back up the stick, go to the dash line and turn on the dash line. Turn to the bottom and stop. I'm going to do it again. Top to the bottom, back up the stick to the dash line, to the middle, down to the bottom. There you go. Go ahead and make your B. So remember, it's bat, then ball. Okay, we're ready to make the E, the eh sound. Okay, go out, go touch the dash line, down to the bottom line, touch it, and turn. Okay, again, out, up to the dash, down to the bottom, and turn. Okay, last letter is a G for G, and that one is a fall. So this is a tall, a small, and then the last one is a fall, which means it has a tail that goes underneath this line here. So you start here at the middle, the dash line, you turn, and you go to the bottom, and then from here you're going to go back up to that dash line, to the middle, drop straight down past the bottom, and make a tail. I'll do it again. Turn to the bottom, back up to the dash, down to the past the bottom, and turn and make a tail. Okay, go ahead and write the word beg. And as you're writing the word beg, I'm going to give you a sentence. So the little dog sat up to beg for food. Beg. All right, my dears. Hopefully you finished writing beg. And if you didn't, you know you can pause. Right? So we're going to go up here and we're going to cross out the word beg because we're done. And we're going to go to this word. Starts with an H. And an E makes the eh sound and then the N. Okay? We're going to read it together. Ready? Begin. N. What is this word? Did you say hen? You're absolutely right. A hen is a girl chicken. So which one of these pictures shows a hen? This one, right? There's the girl chicken. So I'm going to make her big so we can write hen right there. Okay. Hen starts with an H. H is a tall, so it starts up here. Almost all the talls, the T doesn't. The T starts here. But all the other talls start at the top. And the F doesn't. The F starts here. Okay, so the H starts at the top. And we go down to make the stick to the bottom. Stop. Back up the stick. Turn on the dash line down to the bottom. Again, top to the bottom, to the middle, to the bottom. Go ahead and make your H. Okay, lovies, we're ready to make the E. If you're not, pause the video. The E starts here because it's a small. It goes straight out, touch the dash line, down to the bottom line and turn. Out, touch the dash line, down to the bottom line and turn. Okay, I'm going to move on to the last letter, which is the N. If you're not ready for the N, pause the video till you're ready. Okay, the N starts here because it's a small. Starts at the dash line. It goes down to the bottom. Then you stop and you go back up the stick to the dash line. Touch the dash line, go down to the bottom and stop. Again, dash middle to the bottom, to the middle, to the bottom. Go ahead and finish writing the word hen. And as you're writing it down, I'm going to give you a sentence. So the hen went to feed her baby chicks. Hen. Okay, my love bugs, we're ready to move on. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here to the word hen and I'm going to cross it out. So we're finished with it. And we're going to move to this word right here. Okay. This one starts with an H, then an E with the E sound, and then M. You ready to read it with me? Give it a try, okay? Ready? Begin. M. Hem. Oops. I told you the answer. Sorry, that wasn't cool. Okay, so a hem. Let's see if you can't find the picture of the hem. There it is, right? The hem on the shorts is this part, the bottom part that gets sewn on the shorts or the pants. It's called the hem. Okay, so we're going to, okay, so hem starts with an H, which is a tall. So we start at the top. We're going to go top to the bottom, stop, go back up the stick and turn on the dash line and stop at the bottom. So top to the bottom, to the middle, stop at the bottom. Go ahead and make that H. Okay, we ready to start with the E? Okay, the E is a small, it makes a eh sound. It's small, so it goes out, touch the dash line, down to the bottom, touch it, and curve. It's the E. So I'm going to go out, touch the dash line, down to the bottom, curve. And it makes the eh sound. Okay, so now you've written the H and the E. The last letter we need is the M, okay? So here we go. We're going to start at the middle because it's a small. Go middle to the bottom, stop, go back up the stick, touch the dash line, down to the bottom, stop, go back up the stick, touch the dash line, curve down to the bottom, and stop. I'll do it again, okay? Middle to the bottom, back up the stick, turn, back up the stick, turn, and stop. Go ahead and finish writing the word hem. And as you're writing down the word hem, I'm going to give you a sentence. Okay. My pants were too long, so I cut the bottom and sewed a hem. Okay. My pants were too long, so I cut the bottom of the legs and sewed a new hem. Okay, lovies, hopefully you finish writing down hem. Okay, let's go over here and cross out the word hem because we're done with it. And we've got 4 more to go. This one, this one, this one, and this one. So I'm going to do these 2, and I'm going to let you do these 2 without me, okay? These 2 you're going to do without me. We're going to do these 2 together. Okay, so I'm going to go to this one right here with the F. Okay, do you remember what sound the E makes? Yeah, it makes an eh sound, right? So let's read it. You and me together, okay? Ready? Begin. Ed. What is this word? Did you say fed? You're absolutely right. That's the word fed. So let me zoom out the page. Find the picture that shows fed. Did you pick this one? Look, because she fed this duck, right? She's giving it food. So I'm going to make the space larger so you can see, and we're going to write the word fed right here. Okay, fed starts with an F, which is a tall, but it doesn't start right here at the top. It starts just underneath the top, like the T, just underneath the top. But you're going to go up to the top, touch it, curve around, go straight down to the bottom. Again, I'm going to do that. Start here underneath, go up, touch the top, turn, and curve down to the bottom and stop. Okay? Then you're going to go to the middle and make a cross. Okay, go ahead and make that F for fed. Okay, hopefully you finish writing fed. I mean the F rather. Now we're going to go on to that E. E is a small, so it goes out, touches the middle, touches the bottom, and turns. So go out, touch the middle, touch the bottom, and turn. Okay, the last letter is the D, like donut. It looks like a B, but the B, the bat goes first and then the ball. But a D, the donut for D goes first. So we're going to start with the donut. Donut starts here in the middle. Okay? So you're going to turn like a C. See the C? But you don't stop here. You go back up to that point and keep going past the point back up to the top. Then you go straight down to the bottom and stop. I'll do it again, okay? So let's make the donut. Donut. Then keep going to the top, touch, go back down to the bottom. This is D. Go ahead and write down D. As you're writing this last word, I'm going to give you a sentence using the word fed. So the girl fed the duck some corn or some pieces of bread. The girl fed the duck some pieces of bread. Okay. I hope you finish writing fed. Now, love you some. I'm going too fast. Pause the video. Okay, now we're going to go over here and I'm going to cross out fed. Okay. We've got 3 left. This one, and this one. I'm going to do this one. And these 2 you're going to do without me, okay? We're going to do this one together. Okay, starts with the D, then the E, which makes the eh sound, then the N. Let's read it together. Ready? Begin. D, N. What's the word? Okay, did you say den? You're right, den. And a den is like a place for to live in, to hang out with. Usually for an animal, but sometimes we call it, people may also have a den. Okay, usually it's a place for the guys to hang out. But look, this little lion is hanging out in his den. See that? His den is his home. So this is den. I'm going to make it nice and big so you can see it. All right, let's write den here. Den starts with a D, and D is a tall. So it starts at the bottom. No, it doesn't start at the bottom. It starts right here because the donut goes first in D. For the B, the bat goes first. But for the D, the donut goes first. So let me do this. Donut. There's the donut. Then the stick, the glass of milk. Milk. Donut milk. Donut milk. Go ahead and do your D. Okay, hopefully you finished the D and you're done. Now we're ready to make that short E, the eh. So go out, touch the dotted line, touch the bottom and curve. Out, dotted, down to the bottom and curve. Go ahead and make your E. All right. Hopefully you finished your D and your E, and the last letter is the N, like noodle. So we're going to start, it's a small, so we're going to start here at the middle. So it goes down to the bottom, stop, up to the middle, touch it, turn down to the bottom and stop. Again, I'm going to do it down to the bottom, stop, up to the middle, touch it, turn down to the bottom and stop. There you go, den. As you're writing your N, or you're finishing writing the word den, I'm going to give you a sentence. So the lion went to sleep in his den. Den. Okay, hopefully you finished writing the word den and you're done. If you're not, pause the video so you can finish writing it. So now, my dears, you've got to do this one and this one without me. And it's these words right here. Read the word. Read this word first and then write it either here, 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 here. And then read this one and write it either here, here, okay? Pick the one that goes with it. Now, what were we trying to learn today? Do you remember? Yeah, we were trying to learn to read and write words with the short E in the middle. Okay? And now that the video is done, Lovey, when I turn it off, when you turn off the video, don't forget to do this one and this one. Okay, have a nice day.